Blog 243. Hello, my friends. I call on George Gershwin and Irving Berlin to stand either side of me. I ask them to accept my rendition of the melody Summertime from the year 1934. Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Oh, your daddy's rich and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. I say to George and Irving, thank you for your presence, and give my regards to Shylock, Shakespeare and family, Geronimo and the Apaches, Simone de Beauvoir and Spinoza. In the Central Reservation of Formation 2. My friends, we are in the new Renaissance in the year 2016, and I am your appointed Messiah. No doubts, simple truths. I raise the shield of Jehovah. And his position is in the center of Formation 3. Jehovah is that oneness or monism whose arms spread north, south, east and west. Jehovah carries subatomic particles into every dimension of 1, 3 and 2. Jehovah sends out his emissaries of hadrons, protons, neutrons, baryons, mesons, quarks, and electrons and leptons, and thousands of others, subatomic particles. The subatomic particles rapidly change from atom to atom, giving that instant of life to the body cell of man, plants and animals. No subatomic particle and its instantaneous movement means no life on dimension 9 of formation 1. It will be crossed off from Jehovah's list. The hydrogen bomb and the atom bomb has the assurance of the death wish in the human psyche that is depicted when Cain killed Abel. The making and construction and business transactions of arms production, giving jobs to many, wields a momentum which is difficult to control, leading to extinction. My friends, I am called upon to assert my authority as Messiah. I am called upon by the presence of the 8.5 billion supreme beings. Each being knows that I have the presence of mind, coolness, and stability in any situation. And that karyotype 47 receives that little extra from Jehovah. To rule the roost. My friends, I bring the subatomic particles from Jehovah into the psyche of man. I say to Israel and Iran, Iran and Israel, Israel and Iran, peoples of your ilk are fleeing Syria. Works on the tracks from Jerusalem and Tehran to would provide them with health, wealth, and happiness. And the salvation of mankind. There is no need to flee. Mighty countries invest highly in research into outer space. The end of war and arms production would increase the investigation into movement by pulse rate in every family dome made of iridium and coloured glass. My welfare officers stand beside me as I continue the second verse of Summertime. One of those mornings you're going to rise up singing. Then you spread your wings and you'll take to the sky. But till that morning, there's nothing can harm you. With Daddy and Mummy standing by. My friends, Jehovah is there in Formation 3. He knows that each one of the 8.5 billion supreme beings is unique. I say to my welfare officers, I am your Daddy and Mummy standing by. From that uniqueness, we remove that primitive threat of the kill, inherited through billions of years of survival. Music, song and dance take over as we journey into space. You will have your own dome aside your settee in the living room for each family. My friends, we do not die for a cause. We live for the cause of 8.5 billion supreme beings working 6 days a week and resting on the 7th, and a quota of monies earned given to research of attracting the subatomic particles to reveal their movement by pulse rate. The present will be extended to prevent accidental movement into the past and future. Time will always be now, and pulse rate movement adapted to. My friends, the calendar and clock are precious and human. Law and order will be presented to countries antagonistic to each other. Hybridization brings forth better understanding in collective science for movement by pulse rate. The earthling will bring forth his image to Jehovah. As Jehovah reveals himself to each of the 8.5 billion supreme beings. For we are the gods, and we shall enter the configurations as the vowels within the consonants.